Hi guys, welcome back to Sherman's Kitchen. It's a beautiful, hot and sunny day. Happy Emancipation to all my Guyanese brothers and sisters who are celebrating, and to every country that's celebrating Emancipation Day today. Happy Emancipation to you all. I know Trinidad and Jamaica is celebrating, sending hugs and love and kisses. Today I'm in the garden. I'm gonna gather up a few fresh ingredients and we're gonna make a nice Emancipation Day cook-up rice. So let's get started. This cook-up rice will need some cucumbers to carry it down, and I'm gonna pick a fresh one from the garden. Look at that. And you guys know that this dish will go beautifully with some nice eddo leaf bhaji in there, and I'm picking this from my garden. I'm picking out the bigger leaves to add to my cook-up, and this is all fresh and beautiful and natural, picked in my own garden. So we're gonna pick some oregano because oregano have a flavor like a mixture of thyme and married man poke. So I'm gonna try to pick as much as I can because today I don't have any married man poke. So I'm gonna let this do the job for me in the cook-up rice. I'm also gonna be picking some fresh broadleaf or thick leaf thyme to go in my cook-up rice. So you guys know this is not an ordinary cook-up rice. This is one just like we will make back home with fresh ingredients from your own yard or backyard. I'm also gonna be pulling out a few roots of green onions to add to my cook-up rice, and these are also fresh. I have to get the bud from that one. Some nice green onions. I have some more over here. Look at these babies, how nice they are. Beautiful and nice. This is just about enough for me for the cook-up rice. So I have my fresh produce right from the backyard. My eddo leaf bhaji I'm using as an umbrella. I just have to break my coconut now, and we're gonna get into the kitchen and make a delicious Emancipation Day cook-up rice. Come with me. These coconuts are perfect for my cook-up rice. And here are all my fresh ingredients, just harvested from my garden. I have the fresh oregano, green onions, eddo leaf bhaji. I'm gonna mix this with some poi bhaji from my garden. Broadleaf thyme. I have my cucumbers to go with my cook-up rice and my eddo leaf bhaji. The coconut is not from my garden, but that's much needed for this cook-up rice. This is the best way to grate your fresh coconut to add to your cook-up rice. Show them how beautiful it is. And this is how we do the coconut milk to add to our cook-up rice. When you're using fresh coconut, you have to squeeze that beautiful, rich milkiness from the coconut to add to your cook-up rice. So I've been setting up for my cook-up rice, and here I have all my fresh ingredients. I'm gonna be using some onions. I have like 3 onions here, but they're small onions, and I like to put a good portion of onion in my cook-up rice. I have some fine thyme, which is a must, my green onions, broadleaf thyme or thick leaf thyme, and these are very, very nutritious and healthy for us. Actually, all these herbs have their own nutrients. I have my oregano, hot pepper. I'm going to be adding some pumpkin, carrots, okra, my eddo leaf bhaji, and I will be adding some poi bhaji as well. This is a fully loaded cook-up rice. I washed my rice here, and I'm using Guyana parboiled rice. Black-eyed peas. I have some split peas that I boil, and I'm keeping the water to add to the cook-up rice. And here is my freshly squeezed coconut milk. So let's get started. So now I'm gonna add my onions into the pot and saute the onions for a bit. So we're gonna add in our washed rice. So let's mix the rice and the onion up. I like to fry up my rice a bit. It brings out a really nice flavor in the cook-up rice. We're gonna go in here with our nice fresh thyme as much as you can. Thyme really is a superstar in cook-up rice. So let's continue now to add as we go while the rice is frying up. You can always fish out the thyme after, but for now we're gonna leave the stem in there. Pumpkin is going in. Carrots. This cook-up will have color and texture and a lot of flavor. As you guys know, every time I make cook-up, I always make it differently, and then we will go in with our eddo leaf bhaji because we want this to cook up nicely and soft in here. We're gonna give this a good mix so everything can fry up nicely. Beautiful colors. I love to see that green and orange in there. I'm gonna add some broadleaf thyme. We're gonna add some oregano, and we're gonna add some green onions at this point. You guys know I always add as I go. Halfway in the cooking, I'll add the rest of the ingredients. And then I wanna go in here now and add some dried shrimp, which will give this a beautiful flavor. So dried shrimp is going in, and our black eyed peas is going in here now. Let's mix up now. And we can't forget salt and some additional seasoning. So this is smelling great. It looks nice, but we still have to add some spices. Let's go in with our salt. I'm gonna add a little bit because we have some dried shrimp in there. So I don't want the saltiness from the dry shrimp to overpower the dish. We will taste and add more later. We're gonna go in with some black pepper. So we're gonna add some cook-up seasoning, a nice portion in there. So be mindful of your salt because the cook-up seasoning have a little bit of salt in there as well. And as you can hear, my rice is frying up here like crazy, and it smells amazing. So now that we add almost everything, we will go in with our coconut milk in here. Freshly squeezed coconut milk. With that one coconut and some water, I have 4 cups of liquid in here. So this is looking delicious. Look at this, spectacular, beautiful color and everything like that. I'm gonna let it cook up a little, and then I'll add my split peas and a little bit more water. That's the water from the split peas. So we will cover this down now, leave it for 5 minutes and come back. Our cook-up is cooking up. Look at this. Oh my goodness, color, smell, everything is good. So let me go in here now because the water is drying out, and add my split peas, and I have about 2 cups of water in here. And then we're gonna go in with that split peas. So this is gonna be a nice rich cook-up. This is a black eye and split peas cook-up with lots of vegetable, and I have some dried shrimp in there to complement this nice Emancipation Day cook-up. I'm gonna add some beautiful fried seasoned gray snapper. Our cook-up is coming along nice. I'm gonna add my okra at this point. These are frozen okra, that's why they look like that. I'm gonna mix it up. Look at the beauty here. And I'm not adding any additional coloring because I love the natural color from the vegetable. the split peas and the black eye. That's gonna do it for me today. As you guys know, I like my food to have color, but I can see beautiful, natural, rich color in here. I'm gonna add the rest of my ingredients. And we're gonna leave this pepper to boil in the top of the cook-up. I don't want it to break in the pot, and I'm gonna remove that and share it when I'm dishing out the meal for everyone. Our cook-up rice is cooking slowly. I have this on medium to low heat. Next, I'm gonna move on to frying some ripe plantain for this cook-up and some fried fish. So next, we're gonna season our gray snapper, and I have some nice pieces here. I have some green seasoning, contains of garlic, green onion. We have some thyme, oregano, and cilantro in here, and hot pepper. I have some paprika and salt. This will be our marinade for the fish. The paprika is gonna give a nice color along with all those beautiful flavors. And then we will season every piece of this fish nicely. Look at that color. Oh my goodness. And look at the color of this fish. Oh my gosh. Fried fish is my absolute favorite, and it pairs very well with some nice cook-up rice. Look at this. I'm gonna leave it to marinate just for about 15 minutes or so before I start frying them. So we're gonna fry up some plantain while the fish is marinating to go with this cook-up rice. So this cook-up rice, you guys know, is a absolute amazing cook-up rice that we're making today. So we're gonna fry these nicely. So my plantain is frying up nicely. We're gonna flip these ones. And these are not the overripe one, they're just the torn plantain. So they're still kind of firm, which is nice. So they're gonna work perfectly well for our cook-up rice. So check out the cook-up. It is looking amazingly nice. Almost done. This is gonna be a nice watery one. And I have my boiled pepper on the side. I'm gonna add some nice poi bhaji that I picked and froze from my garden. Just a little handful there, right at the end, to steam cook in our cook-up rice. So we have eddo leaf bhaji and we have poi bhaji in here, nice and fresh from the garden. So now it's time to fry our fish. Since I just finished frying the plantain in some seasoned flour, we want to keep all that beautiful flavor together. I have a little bit of flour and a little bit of semolina flour as well. And that's seasoned with the same ingredients I have here except for the green seasoning. And we're gonna put this into the hot oil and fry these babies up. Fried fish and cook-up rice is an absolute favorite, and it really goes nicely together. So look how beautiful these fish fried with this little bit of semolina and some flour with all that beautiful seasoning. We're gonna drain these. It's nice and brown on both sides. And this is gonna go down nice with that cook-up rice. And guys, here is my Emancipation Day dinner. This is my big pot of black-eyed peas and split peas cook-up. Look at that pepper there. I have a nice big jug of cold mabi to wash everything down, And I have my beautiful gray snapper fried in some seasoned flour and semolina, which gives it a beautiful crunch on the outside. I have some garden fresh cucumbers, and of course some fried rye plantain to go with everything. So let me plate up and I will reveal the taste test of everything. I know from the smell and the looks it's gonna be delicious. So our family is sitting outside to have our nice delicious cook-up rice, black-eyed peas and split peas. As you can see, the sun is beautiful shining in here, and I have everything on my plate. We have some mabi here. I'm gonna dig in and let you all know how this tastes. So time for me to dig in for this delicious Emancipation cook-up rice. To all those who are celebrating Emancipation, I know there's more than one country celebrating today. Happy Emancipation Day to every one of you. Cook-up rice is one of our traditional emancipation dish. So I'm gonna take a mouthful for everyone. I have all my fresh ingredients, from eddo leaf bhaji to poi bhaji. And this is so warm right now. The flavor is so rich and creamy, and everything is just coming through in here. Oh my goodness. I have my pepper. You know what? I'm gonna take a piece of this pepper. Wow. I like mine to be hot and spicy. And when that juice from that pepper come in here, oh my gosh, it's gonna be good. And I have my garden fresh cucumber. I have a nice piece of pepper here. The pepper is not too hot. And this cucumber is so sweet, refreshing. It's not like the store-bought. It's so delicious. And I have a piece of my plantain. So thank you guys so much for cooking this delicious cook-up rice with me. I have some mabi here. And I can't forget the fish. So let me go in for a piece of that nice, delicious. The fish is still hot. Look how nice and beautiful this fish is done. Crunchy on the outside and nice and flaky in the inside. Please excuse my camera person, she have hiccup. Oh my god. That fish is delicious. So crunchy on the outside and so moist and flaky in the inside. Wow. Show it clearly here. Look at this fish, guys. So beautiful, flaky and crunchy at the same time. A perfect match for my cook-up rice. So this mouthful here goes to all the viewers. Cheers. Take care. God bless. Catch you guys soon.